My Frost fans, welcome back to the video, guys. I'm actually showing you guys how you guys can actually get the brand new Unhinged Penta event card for free. And guys, this is gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like guys know whenever I post a video. If you guys actually want to follow me on SuperCard, all you got to do is just actually just type in PaytonFrost, all lowercase or all uppercase. But as I said, you guys can see my name like this, PaytonFrost like this. But as I said, there's a space after my name. You guys won't be able to find me. But as I said, if you guys type my name all one word without a space, then you guys can find me on SuperCard. Either way works. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. I'm actually showing you guys how you guys can actually get the brand new Unhinged Penta event card for free in the PCC game mode, which can be pretty cool. So pretty much, if you guys want to get the actual Penta card, all you guys got to do is just get insta wins. We'll pretty much just get tons and tons of wins on the PCC game mode itself, which that's all you guys got to do. Now the first thing, remember, if you guys also want to get 1,000 credits, remember, you have to choose the winning champion correctly, and then you get 100 points, and then you guys get 1,000 credits, which is nice. I know it may not seem like much because then you guys go to the offer wall and get tons of credits, but if you guys don't really like doing the offer wall, as I said, there's tons of different stuff on getting credits. It may not seem like a whole lot, but it's, there are still some, so yeah. But here's the new Penta card. Now remember, if you guys at least just want to get a Penta card just to have, you have to at least be ranked number 1, or at least in the rank rank number 1 all the way to rank 10,000. Now that is how you guys can actually get the new Penta card, which is simple. But now remember, if you guys want to get a whole lot of points, there are a few different methods you guys can try. So the first one is actually having all powerful cards, and then of course powerful manager, action cards, which is always good, and then just playing. And then you guys can actually do the doublers and then the quadruplers. What the doublers do is actually double up your points from like 1 to 2, 3 to 6, and then 5 to 10. And then quadruplers, what they do is actually quadruple from like 2 to 4, 6 to 12, and then 10 to 20. And that's how a lot of people get more of their points. Now remember, there are a lot of other tactics you guys can do. Now if you guys are just trying to get the Penta card, all you have to do is keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding until you guys get a certain amount of points that you're satisfied with. Now then whenever you guys get to that point, then you're pretty much set. But keep in mind, remember, the higher the rank, the higher that you keep going, the tougher the opponent's going to be, just like that. Now like I said, even if you guys get defeated, I don't think it does anything to your points. I think you're pretty much set, so should be okay. But like I said, if you guys are just trying to get wins and wins and wins, it's the best thing to do is there are a few different combos you guys can try, which is really cool. It's pretty much doing the wild mode and combining it with like combining wild mode with Road to Glory, which is very simple, which is really cool. So this is the first method. And remember, you only have to win like 2 out of 3 for it to actually get it. So yeah. Now remember, you guys can also get your doublers on the drop board and stuff, which is really cool. You can't pull quadruplers, which does suck. So because those are only credit based. So yeah. Yep. And like I said, all you gotta do is keep playing and playing. So that's the one match. Now here's a second tactic. What you guys can do is actually swap out your cards for like these type of cards. You guys can swap them out, which is really cool. Yep, you guys can swap them out. Yep, you can swap them. Do this, but make sure they're like different arrows and stuff. Make sure, so then they get that boost. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, make sure they get that boost. And then also make sure you guys have powerful manager and action cards. At first I thought you could actually, you can use, oh sorry. Well yeah, you can actually, let's try it with this one just to see. So you can do an action card. What it does, it actually pluses over 2,600 to all stats, which is really cool. Not just one stat in particular, but to another one. Yep, well to any stat. And then what you can do is actually swaps out the rarities to like cheaper, to like easier rarities to win, which is cool. And now like I said, no matter, even if you guys are at the lowest rarity and you guys are just starting out, then this is what you guys can do. It's all it is. So it's just coming up with different tactics and different ways to win, which is really cool. So and remember, all you have to do is just win 2 out of 3 and you're pretty much set. So now keep in mind, all you have to do is just figure out the time, like when and where to actually use all your abilities and stuff, and then just get the win. So since we got the win there, if you can win the first time, then you're pretty much set. Do this, or well actually no, because since we already have it on that, there you go, insta win right there. And then you guys can do the all stats, yeah. And remember, your action card you can only use it one time, so we can do that to all stats. There you go, see. It pluses it to all stats, and then you can get an instant win. I don't know if they have it for a manager or not. If they do, let me know, but I don't think they do. If they did, that'd be a little too overpowered, especially because if you do it this way. So, because it just gives you instant wins, so no matter what rarity you are. But even doing it this way, it's simple. So, I'm even surprised you're able to do it this way. So, and there's 10 points just like that. It might seem easy, but it's probably gonna be a little difficult. But yeah. And since we did it this way, what you guys can do is then you guys can just autofill, swap the cards back in, and then all your opponents are easy. See? That's how you guys can do it. So pretty much what you do is actually back out. Well, pretty much what we first do is actually swap out all your main cards, swap in all the lowest one or the weaker ones, back out, go back in. Then it'll be with this, and then what you do, autofill, then you have all your big cards back in. Pretty cool, huh? And then you guys can actually face even with the weaker opponents, which is nice. And then also for an added bonus, then you guys can also just swap in just a couple cards and then just go back in and just do that. Then just do that. And I believe even if you guys get defeated, you guys can just log in, log back in. Well, log out, log back in, and then if you don't want to get defeated, then just do it like that. So I think that's also how that works too. So try it. I mean, there's tons of different methods you guys can try, which is really cool. So yeah, and like I said, it's kind of like based on like wild mode and Road to Glory too, which is really cool. It's super simple, which is nice. It's like a very simple configuration, which is nice. Yeah. But like I said, though, guys, if you guys need more help, let me know in the comments, and I'll help you guys out as much as I can. But for the most part, that's how you guys actually get the Penta card, which is really cool. It's simple, but it works. That's how you guys can do it. But remember, the more wins you get, the better, and the more points you guys have, the better as well. So, and like I said, even if you guys have like the lower type rarity type stuff, you guys can also face like 1-pointers, 3-pointers, 5 points. It might take a while to get more points, but it adds up. And like I said, you guys can play these matches infinitely. You can play as many times as you want. There's no credits involved or anything like that. It's just time. As long as you guys have the time and stuff to do it. So yeah. And like I said, they might even have a setting on here where you can actually have it where you don't really want any picks, because the picks also do take up the time. So I don't know. Hard to say, but now if you guys get picks, you can turn them into super coins. I like that method. I like that. I like the new thing they added where you guys can actually turn in cards for super coins. I like that. If you guys like that new method, let me know in the comments, guys. Oh, are you serious? Come on. And like I said, even if I'm getting close to getting defeated, then I'll just do that. So, but for the most part, though, guys, that is how you guys get the brand new Unhinged Penta event card for free. If you guys need more help, let me know in the comments. It'd be pretty cool. And also remember, this also applies for any type of card that you guys get, as well for like any other future PCC cards, which is nice. But either way, that's how you guys actually get the new Penta card. It's pretty much just playing the game and just doing different strategies. If you guys are at like the lower type, tiers and or rarities and stuff. If you need more help, like upgrading your rarities and stuff. And remember, like I said before, even if you guys get like the lower type Penta card itself, it's still really helpful. Now, the number 1 one would be a lot better, but even like the rank 10,000 one, which is easy. I mean, it's still going to be a powerful card no matter what, which is nice. But like I said, that is how you guys get the brand new Penta card, which is pretty cool. And like I said, you guys can try to get the Penta card and then get the 1,000 credits to go with it, which is nice. And remember, they don't bring PCC out too much. They only bring it out a couple times. Well, I think through the SuperCard that we've already had it so far, at least right now, and the newer SuperCard, we've only had it, I think, like close to like 10 times, I believe, besides like having it back in the day. I've never played it back in the day, but the way they have it now is way easier and it's a lot better. But guys, though, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys pick for the PCC. Let me know if you guys pick Ludwig Kaiser or Penta. Penta for this one was easy. It was easy to figure this one out for Penta, most likely. The last one they had was Randy Orton versus The Miz. Randy Orton was easy for that one. Now, some of these are easy. Some of them might be a little tricky to figure out, but for the most part, it should be kind of easy to figure out who's going to win. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. But either way, that is how you guys get the brand new Unhinged Penta event card in the PCC, which is really cool. And like I said, let me know what you guys think about the card design. Do you guys like it? I think it looks kind of cool. It's not bad. It's definitely better than some of the designs I've seen in the past, but it's not bad. I wish what they would do is, instead of like having like this design, switch it up for like any of the new events, like Last Man Standing, PCC, any of like those type of game modes and stuff. Be nice. But guys, though, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. I'll definitely say that. Have like its own type of card for the event, which would make it a lot better. Instead of just doing like the same design, even for like, you know, ring domination, all the other ones, Giants Unleashed and stuff. Have it for like, you know, different designs for like those game modes as well. They should actually have those their own like type of event cards. You know, that would be kind of cool. Be kind of cool though. You know, they should actually have a bonus chance for the event cards plus the event card. Now that would be cool, like they have in the boom game mode. That would be cool. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know if you guys think it's actually a cool idea. But like I said, that's how you guys get the brand new Unhinged Penta event card for free. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys know whenever I post a video. Peace, you guys. Love you.